Alright, the cat is out of that bag. The genie's out of the bottle. Ladies and gentlemen, Project Loki coming very soon. Sino excited? Sino sabik? Sino sabik para kay Jada? Mga Magalo? Eh, si Dylan Minor! So let's meet our panel for tonight. Okay, so Mr. Ryan Benitez, syempre nandito pa rin to have a conversation and a banter with, and the mind behind Project Loki, none other than ako, si Bara. Hi guys. Want to say hello to the audience first? Ayan.
Hello, good evening to everyone. Thank you for coming to the Viva Canada event, and I hope that you will enjoy this moment.
Okay, maraming salamat po. So, to these two gentlemen, to my right, your left, to start things off, to kick off the discussion, paano natin binabalanse yung storytelling so that it appeals to a newer and wider audience and also respect the fans na nakabasa na ng material?
You can have this perfect balance if you're going to be faithful to the structure of the story's material para din sa mga long-time readers na na-project mo. And of course, you add layers, you add depth to the characters and to the plot ng kwento para naman mag-appeal siya dun sa mga bago. At saka, at the same time, para din dun sa mga dun sa mga matagal nang nagbabasa ng Project Loop.
Yun, ako si Ibarra, can I call you Ray?
Yes, you can call it.
Pwede ba kaming maghangad ng cameo?
Surely, I am willing naman po to appear.
Ang ganda ng lalaki din kasi, di ba? Ayun, kaya ko din na-bring up eh. So, I'm curious, no? Ako si Ibarra, ano yung non-negotiable para sa'yo? What's an aspect or an element that should stay true, absolutely true to the vision of Project Loki?
The non-negotiable thing, the most non-negotiable thing for me is the M or Moriarty mystery in the story. It is the linchpin that holds everything together. Kung hindi dahil kasi sa kanya, hindi magkakaroon ng dynamic si Lorelai at saka si Loki. Kung hindi dahil sa kanya, hindi mapapasama sa Purity Club si Jamie. At kung hindi dahil sa kanya, malamang hindi rin lumipat si Al doon sa Clark High or, well, it will be Clark University in the adaptation. So, I hope and I trust that the creative team will be faithful to the Moriarty mystery.
Yun, may bago pa tayong baon na vocabulary, linchpin. Wow! I love it, guys. Punong-puno talaga ng insight. Very didactic session so far. So I want to ask Mr. Ryan this time, actually. Ano po ba yung mga decisions that had to be made early on in developing this to ensure that the story feels accessible to both longtime fans and new viewers?
Basta kami, meron na kaming understanding ng creative team ng Viva One, from the producers to the director to the writing team, and with the creator, that ang rule of thumb namin is really to stick to the source material. Kasi there's a reason why this Wattpad story it became very popular, why it resonated with the fans, and we believe that there is no reason for us to reinvent the wheel kasi nag-resonate na yung story na yun sa fans eh. And kami talaga, we are guided by the principle that lahat ng Wattpad adaptations is the ultimate fan service. May nag-content kanina eh, during the panel discussion. And that is our talaga. That is our goal when doing Wattpad adaptations. We work with our creators to find out, like kung tinanong mo kanina, ano ba yung non-negotiables nila, and how we can develop the source material into a beautiful screenplay.
We love that. And with these two guys working closely, tiyak natin, magiging maganda yung end product, diba? And faithful na faithful. Who here are fans of Project Loki? Meron ba ditong may hard copies ng Project Loki? Hey! Hello po! Ako, nakaka-flatter yan, lalo-lalo na sa author natin. No? So we love seeing that. Keep the love coming. This next question, and to wrap it up also, goes out to these two, Mr. Ryan and Jose Ibarra. When a creator pivots to a new lead or love interest for the same audience, Ano po ba yung approach natin to help them build a character that feels fresh but still emotionally resonant?
Okay, sasagot.
Okay.
For me, as a creator, when you develop a new character, for instance, you can give it unique personality, unique traits, para mag-stand out siya doon sa mga previous characters na na-create mo na. Kunwari si Loki, he is eccentric, he has controversial and unconventional views about life. So for me, that makes him a unique character. Now, how can the readers relate to him? So the method is to make him undergo the same struggles and challenges that most people go through. For instance, at some point in our lives, we lose a loved one. So Loki, in the story, also lost someone who is dear to him. So, dahil doon sa catalyst na yun, makaka-relate yung mga tao kung bakit siya ganun mag-react or kung paano siya mag-deal doon sa loss na napakasakit at napakalalim para sa kanya. So, you give a character unique traits, then you give him a challenge, and then you plan how the challenge is going to change him either for the better or for the worse.
Perfectly put. Well said. Mr. Ryan, anything to add?
Well, from a production perspective, no, kami, we don't really add unnecessary characters or plot lines sa adaptation kasi as much as possible, we really want to stick to the source material. But of course, we have to make, like what I said kanina, necessary adjustments or enhancements dun sa adaptation. But we always ensure na kung ano man yung ginagawa namin bago, ay rooted dun sa source material and it's plausible. Kunyari kung sa Project Loki, plausible siya mangyari sa mundo ng Project Loki or ng Ambotianan section. Kasi at the end of the day, meron kaming expectations that na meet expectations ng fans and hopefully we meet those expectations or exceed or even exceed those expectations.
We love that. And we love to hear na nakaugat talaga siya dun sa spirit ng storya and in reality also, di ba? I know we're pressed for time, guys, but I think we have room for two more. Who wants to hear more from them? Guys! Alright, we have room for two more. I'd be remiss not to ask, guys, and let you guys go without asking this. Lalong-lalo na sa ating author, di ba? Most commonly known by ako si Ibarra Rain. Minsan ka na rin naging aspiring writer, di ba? Minsan ka na rin nagsimula, di ba? From nothing to something to a guy that has very soon, no? His very own Viva One adaptation. Di ba? Ganun. Palakpakan naman po dyan, guys. Di ba yung obra na magkakaroon na ng sariling Viva One adaptation? I just wanna take this moment to, of course, give that the praise and adulation that it deserves. Pero yun na nga, being someone na nagsimula all the way up to now, I think you, out of everybody else, is best equipped to answer this next one, no? Ano po ba yung maipapayo nyo sa mga aspiring natin na writers dito? I'm sure madaming aspiring writers dito. So, ano po 2 cents natin?
Okay, for the aspiring writers who are considering the idea or the opportunity of adaptation, first of all, siguro you need to have the right mindset. When it comes to your story, treat it as the constitution, the cornerstone, the kung ito yung pinaka-supreme of all the stuff na magagawa regarding your story. So, as a creator, all types of adaptations may not supersede or should not supersede yung source material na ginawa mo. So, all adaptations are reinterpretations or retelling of your story. At the end of the day, yung story na sinulat mo, yung story na minahal ng libo-libo, if not milyon-milyong Pilipino or magbabasa, yun pa rin yung nasa tuktok. So, keep that in mind always kasi baka nagkakaroon ng doubt or ng second thoughts about baka mas maganda yung adaptation because of source material or baka it will be treated differently by your readers. And also, do not, hopefully, we are hearing a lot about adaptations. Marami nagsasabi, ay masisira yung imagination namin. Ay wala na, sira na si Loki or kuwari, gano'n. So mga gano'n, di ba? So, I hope that we do not shut the door to the opportunity ng adaptation kasi, yun nga, before you say yes siguro, I think my advice is that you do your research first. When I was told by Sir Ryan that Viva One was interested in adopting Project Loki, the first thing that I did was to watch the adaptations by Viva One. I watched The Rain in España, Ang Mutya ng Section E, and even Seducing Great Palma, pati nga yung Bad News, the series. So that helped me decide, and that convinced me that trusting Viva One with the Project Loki adaptation is a good and probably a great decision. So I hope that I know or I think naman po na we are not the last batch of Wattpad writers na magkakaroon ng adaptation. So I hope that those writers will study not only the opportunity but also the previous works by Viva One to help them decide if it's the right path. Kasi for me, after watching those adaptations, I knew that Viva One can deliver, and I am actually encouraged by what I've read so far. I don't know if I can share that, but I've read the outline and it is going to be faithful to the source material, and it's going to have a lot of depths and layers.
Yun! At hindi natin sila bibiguin, guys. Abang-abang yung magiging adaptation natin. One last thing for the both of you guys. Meron pa bang works dyan in the pipeline that we can look forward to? That you can tell us now?
Well, I don't think I'm in the liberty to share yung mga... Basta ang masasabi ko lang, we have a lot of upcoming, exciting Wattpad adaptations. We're working passionately and tirelessly together with our authors and the Viva One creative team to develop other hit Wattpad stories na talagang abang. I think for 2026, magiging masaya at maingay yung Wattpad community.
Just going back to Project Loki, I think that the adaptation will have more depth, more layers. So talagang interconnected talaga yung mga characters, even the side characters themselves. So yun yung dapat yung abangan siguro, and I look forward really to watching it, and I hope everyone is as excited as me to witness this milestone for Project Loki and of course for the QED Club.
Yep, we're just as excited as they are. Make them feel the love, guys. Palakpakan naman po dyan. Paano ba magmahal ang crowd ng Manila International Book Fair? Ganyan!